Hey, welcome back to a brand new video. Recently, I saw a lot of content creators making videos about a YouTuber known as Jellybean, a Minecraft content creator who posts YouTube shorts to millions of views and within a very small period of time, around a year, has somehow skyrocketed themselves to 1 million subscribers. God, am I jealous. Recently, Jellybean has found themselves in hot water for what I'd consider to be a pretty false apology they clearly made for PR, and making generally pretty cringe content. So today I thought I'd look into this situation and determine for you whether the hate is actually justified. Spoiler alert, this amount of videos on anyone, let alone a 16-year-old who makes cringe content, is definitely not justified. Before the video begins, if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I make videos every single day, or I try to, on various different drama situations that interest me. Furthermore, I checked my analytics today, and there is only one viewer ever that is not subscribed to the channel. This is definitely true, by the way. If you are that person, scroll down right now. Scroll down right now, guys. I'm doing the dramatic, epic, insane intro that all the hype reaction content creators do. Scroll down. If you're that one person, click subscribe, tell me in the comments it was you, and you'll get a cookie. Mr. Beast says you get them, so apparently you do. I should also mention that this entire video was recorded live on Twitch, which I think is pretty cool. I also edited it and everything on Twitch. So if you'd like to go follow this new Twitch, I made it very recently. I've only done 2 streams so far, and I plan to stream every day. That would be highly appreciated. I want to reach partner on here as soon as possible so that I can have a little purple tick and I can bully people who don't have it. It's basically an ego boost for me, and for you, you just get to amplify my success. YouTube's scummiest clout chaser returns on Twitch. I will likely be live streaming as you're watching this video, so scroll in the description, click the Twitch link. Yeah, good, thank you. Follow. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Jellybean is a YouTube Shorts content creator with 1.67 million subscribers and 300 million views in only 2 years, which is by far one of the most insane channel metrics since a certain fella you may not have known about called Dream. Jellybean's channel started from Minecraft Speedrunners vs. God, a video that's obviously a ripoff of a certain YouTuber, PewDiePie, and a lot of their content relies on Dream SMP characters, creators, and otherwise Dream SMP content to appeal to that same demographic. So obviously I'm going to have the biased perspective of someone who isn't, I was gonna say brain dead, but I feel like that's a bit too mean. What I mean is, I'm obviously not the target demographic. As a college student, this content appeals to a younger demographic by its nature. But that's not to say that all of this content, or any content that falls into these categories, is by default unfunny, cringe, or otherwise worth mocking. There are a lot of creators that fall into this bracket who I think make genuinely good content and actually are pretty entertaining. Jellybean isn't one of those creators though. A lot of Jellybean's jokes rely on this cringe done-to-death comedy of loud equals funny, or putting funny sprite reaction image on screen in hopes people point at their screen and go, "That's the funny image!" Like, let's look at one of their videos right now and give you a genuine, raw, and live reaction to some of the comedy.
I've made a huge mistake. So the other day, I said if I hit 100k members in my Discord server, I would stream Just Dance in a Teletubby costume and a maid dress. You know, thinking I wouldn't hit this goal. Do you know how many members are in my Discord server right now?
You're so annoying. Okay, it's ridiculously cringe. I get it. It's not my cup of tea, and it's probably not anyone over the age of 13. But does it really justify all of this? Honestly, probably not. Don't get me wrong, their content is ridiculously cringe and definitely not the type of content I would consume. But at the end of the day, you don't normally see some person get cancelled with all of these drama videos out of nowhere with seemingly no justified reason. So why is Jellybean being cancelled? Well, a YouTuber I know called The Beak made a video about this Xbox 360 kid saying that this person was pretty much cringe and going into their Discord server and mocking some of their fans who were acting like children, because they are children, in a harmless, joking, satirical video that really did no damage. Beak's videos then blew up, with one of them being at 500,000 views in a week and the other one reaching 200,000 views in a day. Every creator and their mother saw this as the perfect opportunity for some free views. And as such, we ended up with this many videos from people like Jalen and others about why they also do not like the cringe child. Like, wow guys, very creative. But when I properly looked into this situation, I learned that there was a lot more to the Jelly Bean situation that people haven't talked about. Namely, that Jelly Bean has actually been exposed before for a cringe Five Nights at Freddy's clip where they called one of the animatronics a predator. I'll play that clip now.
Sorry, I just threw You pedophile.
That clip, to most people, is not offensive, because who cares? Unless you were a predator, I don't see a reason why you would be offended by this. It's just an unfunny joke at the end of the day. Like, there's no reason people would be offended by this, right? Or so I would have thought, because there were apparently TikToks with hundreds of thousands of likes exposing Jelly Bean for this and calling them out for this disgusting, distasteful behavior. Honestly, I think there's nothing here of substance to get mad at. Who cares? There are much bigger things to get mad at in the world than this. But Jelly Bean is one of those creators who lack the spine to stick by their morals and their true feelings and will apologize if pressured enough. As such, they decided to release a twit longer apologizing for this joke. And I mean, if you're going to apologize, at least make the apology good. Their twit longer reads the following. Trigger warning. Mentions of predatory behavior. A couple of months ago, I played the new Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. During my first stream of the game, I encountered the daycare attendant. When I first saw the sun, I started to do the bit where I said that I'm a minor and to leave me alone. Then when I saw the moon, he said the phrase naughty naughty boy, and I called him a predator, not realizing how harmful my joke was. I wasn't thinking about my actions, although this does not excuse my behavior. I am deeply sorry to everyone I have disappointed. I hope you all can forgive me. This apology is just genuinely pathetic. It's 2 paragraphs of a sob story about how they weren't thinking straight when they made this mistake, and genuinely, it wouldn't even amend the mistake they made if there really was an issue here. It's obvious they only made this for PR sake, and while I don't necessarily think that's exactly a problem because this wasn't a really serious situation, it really does just show how lacking they have in spinal fluid. There was nothing really wrong with what they said, and apologizing here just makes it look like they'll bend over backwards for anything their audience expects of them and asks of them, which is how you end up allowing your audience to literally control your entire life, who you follow, etc, etc. It's pathetic. I suppose when you tailor your content towards a very young demographic, you should expect your audience to get mad about basically anything. The Minecraft community has this issue a lot where people complain over unrealistic, non-problematic issues for the sake of it, but I feel like that issue is only going to continue getting worse if people like Jelly Bean entertain this kind of thing, apologizing and bending over backwards to save face the second they receive criticism. Though more recently, Jelly Bean has ran into a genuine actual issue, with people on Twitter, TikTok and other social media falsifying screenshots of them saying slurs in an attempt to cancel Jelly Bean or to damage their name. Apparently these are obviously fake according to Jelly Bean, and these false allegations have been affecting their mental health, with people calling them racist for something they apparently didn't do. They say, I don't care how much you don't like someone, you shouldn't make fake screenshots of them saying slurs. It's hurtful and childish. And then they say they plan to step away from Twitter for the next few days. So I did some digging and found the supposed racist screenshots that people were posted on TikTok. I don't know how there's 167 million views worth of TikTok posts about Jelly Bean being racist, but looking at this TikTok and this screenshot, it's so obvious this evidence is likely faked. It feels like every situation I talk about in this channel is ridiculously petty, and the people who are trying to falsify evidence to make Jelly look racist because they think Jelly is cringe are way more cringe than Jelly ever is. This type of cringe mentality of I'm gonna cancel your false evidence because I think it's funny is genuinely the most pathetic mentality I've ever seen on TikTok. Like, dude, it's not that deep. She's just a teenager. I want to put it out there that I don't think there's anything wrong with people making videos on Jelly Bean for justified reasons, or making videos to laugh at Jelly Bean because they think they're cringe. As long as your video isn't a copy paste of the Beaks, I really don't care. I just think it's crazy that so many drama creators have seen this situation and decided to hop on it for the free clout involved. And a bunch of 13-year-old losers have seen the opportunity to try and go after this Minecraft creator who's having this drastic rise to fame by falsifying evidence as well. Like, get a life, man. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna try and return to the long-form screenshots, high-effort, edited content from now on. I know I've had a few videos recently that were very relaxed stream clips or otherwise easy to produce content. I can't lie, I've been dealing with burnout for honestly the first time in my entire YouTube career. I expect this is the built-up burnout for like 6 months of daily content, but honestly, I'm getting over it. Streaming has been really fun. So if you'd like to come watch the streams on my Twitch, that would be highly appreciated. But yeah, I'm going to get back to regular content now that's got the script. It's got the content you expect from this channel normally. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I hope to never have to make a video about something this pathetic again. Aiming for 100k in the next few months. Your support is always appreciated. Thank you for all the recent support. Thank you for 85k. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with a nigga like me. We can catch a fly. Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me.